Perfection is something many people strive for.
It can be frustrating, sometimes even exhausting, though, when you are a perfectionist and you don't meet your own standards. Local author and business coach just published the book, Chasing Perfection, Shatter the Illusion, Minimize Self-Doubt, and Maximize Success. And we're so happy to have author Sue Hawks with us on Mid-Morning. Sue, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Are you a perfectionist?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know too many people who are. And
I'm
yes.
married to a perfectionist, and I admire her goal of wanting to be perfect. She married me, so fell short.
Yeah, she gave up
Fell
there.
short. But this can be very destructive if you're always kind of judging yourself against what's really an impossible standard.
Correct. You're always holding the bar higher. And the sad part is often we don't just hit it or meet what we think it is, we try and exceed it. And then, of course, you have to raise the bar again.
Of course,
Yeah.
It's every single time.
So you got some tips on kind of getting away from that a little bit?
We do. You know, there's 10 chapters, so they're very different slices of this from what leaders and business owners and entrepreneurs struggle with very commonly.
One of the things you talk about is kind of giving up the idea of a work-life balance. That is a phrase we hear so often.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit of a trap?
I think it's BS,
Yeah.
really. I think we all have some nirvana that we've been sold or bought into that it's supposed to all fit
Right.
naturally, and it really doesn't.
Never has.
No, and it's never going to. I think what we do is work-life integration, where it's far more about you bring your home to work and you bring your work home, and all the devices help us be more efficient, we hope, with that.
Another one of your tips involves advice that you get on an airplane, too, to make sure you put your oxygen mask on first. What do you mean by that?
Well, self-care. You know, so often we're worrying about everyone and everything else that we don't really prioritize those things we, as busy people and executives and, you know, professionals, need to just sustain our health, our well-being, our mental clarity, those kinds of things.
Easier said than done, though.
Absolutely. But if you don't block it in, you're going to be the last one on your list 100% of the time.
Yeah, that might be one of those things that you have to unlearn that you've already learned, right?
Nice segue.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
He's a perfectionist, really.
That was good. Yeah, so one of the things people do is, you know, again, we're approaching the time of year where we do resolutions, so we try and jam more in.
Yeah.
But rarely do people say, what has to come out? What do I need to make space for? And I think as adults, there are many checkpoints where taking things out, unlearning some of our success strategies that no longer serve us is just as important as what's new to learn to get where we want to go.
Your next tip, pour gas on the fire?
Yeah, it's the strategies that you need as a busy, successful person to really accelerate performance without making more to do.
And your final one?
Intuition?
Intuition. So I think we're logical people most of the time, so we look for facts and data. And I really think so many of us have a gut feel about things that we can't always justify with logic. So how do you open that up? Because oftentimes that opens the doors that are really most intriguing and accelerating.
You're really giving yourself permission to not be perfect, to fail. But that could lead you to the next level.
Exactly right.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Look forward to the book. Sue, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you both. Appreciate it.